Normani, sister, it has been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
It's been a fortnight and a month of Sundays since you said that you was gonna drop this album, but it's okay. I get it. You've had family issues, you've had life to live, and most importantly, you are signed to RCA, girl, so I get it, okay? Nevertheless, I'm happy that you are finally here to drop your album. Actually, I'm happier for your fans because they never forget to remind people that you are talented and you are that bitch.
Normani is that bitch.
However, I'm yet convinced. You know, I like a full body of work before I can dub somebody that bitch. You know, I need to know who Normani is. I need to know what she's about. I need to know all of the things before I can get on the train. I want to be on the train. I want to be outside with pitchforks and beating bitches down talking about Normani is that bitch. But I need a body of work, sister. I need something to latch on to. So I'm glad that the album is finally here and we get to listen to it together. So without further ado, why does my brain always want to say without further ado? It's not cute. It's not cute. Let's get into the album, okay? Okay, before we go any further, make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And if at any point you're feeling a little stressing on your chest,
If you get to feeling stressed up in your chest,
drop down below and let me know. All right, let's get into Dopamine. Dopamine. The first song is Big Boy featuring Stara. I don't know who Stara is, but I guess we're about to find out, so let's go. Okay. Strong start so far. This beat is fire, and I know that this shit is gonna go up in the car. Ooh, this is gonna go up in the car. This is very riding a whip to WeHo or wherever you people live, wherever your gay neighborhood is in the city. This is gonna go up in the car. So let's keep getting into it. Talk your shit. All right, that was Big Boy. I like that song, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you, Normani. You had your big one on Big Boy, all right? Now, I didn't really hear Stara. I don't know what she does. Maybe she was playing the trombone or the trumpet, whatever that was going on in the background. But, yeah, that was cute. I like that. That's it's a cool opener. It's a cool opener. I want to see where we go from here though. Next song is Still. Sing. The harmonies, that little run. I hear you, Normani. I hear you, sister. I hear you. Still. Hold on. Still. Okay, let me keep going. Oh, Still is a cute song. I like Still. I love the sample from Mike Jones. Yes, Houston, Texas, you better stand up. Yeah, is Normani from Houston? No, let me see. Because I think she's from Atlanta. It would have been cute if she would have got some Atlanta niggas, but let me see. Normani. Wikipedia says that she is from Atlanta, Georgia, but whatever, that really doesn't matter. That doesn't make a difference. I love the harmonies and Still. I love the runs. She gives a very pretty vocal in it. The sample is fire, and for me personally, it carries the song because I'm a 90s baby and nostalgia, duh. So I like Still. It's probably still going to have to grow on me just a little bit more once I listen to the album some more, but it's still a good song. It's a good song. So the next song is All Yours. All right. Come on, Normani. Sing. Oh. Come on, background. Stairs to the floor, I'm all yours. Yeah, sing. All right, baby girl, you're 3 for 3 at this point. All yours. That's probably my favorite of the 3 so far. I really like that one. It's just such a cool vibe. It's real spacey and airy and light and sexy. That's my kind of vibe right there. So Normani, I see you, girl. I see you. All right, next song is Lights On. Sing. That's right. All right, Normani girl. 4 for 4 at this point. 4 for 4, bitch. Call Wendy's. I want a 4 for 4. Lights On is that shit talking that only pretty bitches can do. You know, I want to fuck you with the lights on type T. I want you to see all of my curves and all of my swerves and all of that. So you can only talk that kind of shit when you got a body that's banging and when you look like Normani. Okay? You can only do that when everything is right and tight. Because, you know, all you other girls be trying to turn the lights off. Don't touch me there. Ooh, don't look at me right now. Let's turn the lights off. Let's dim it. With the warm light so everything kind of look blurry and sepia tone. She said, nah, bitch. HD this body, okay? I want you to see me in 4K. Yes, nobody taught that shit. You know what? This song, though, really gives me nostalgic feelings because I feel like a lot of the more sexy songs of today, the girls is just laying it low and spreading it wide in the words of Miss Evelyn. There's no sensuality in sex songs today, like sexy songs today. Like talking about keeping the lights on because I want you to see my body and I want you to appreciate everything that I got to offer. Like that's such a smart and cool and sexy angle, and it's very like reminiscent of like just even the vocals and like the way that she did the outro of the song is very like Janet Jackson-esque. So you know, I'm catching the references, I'm catching the vibe of what Normani is giving. It's cool, it's sexy, it's fun, it's flirty, it's cool. I love it. So okay, next song, Take My Time. Take my time, Lord. You got your ways and I just can't explain. Now I will say that this is an interesting change of pace. Now we're getting into like a little pop bag. So I'm wondering if this album is going to have some ebbs and flow like that. Like it started off, we actually started off a little hood, a little ghetto, but I live. Then we went to a more sensual side, and this album is only 13 tracks long, so that makes sense that we are trucking along, okay? But I appreciate giving us ebbs and flows. I ain't gonna shade nobody else, but I just appreciate an ebb and a flow, baby. So let's keep going. All right, Take My Time. Now, Take My Time, I'm gonna have to take my time with that one. It's cute, it's fun, but I can tell that that one is probably gonna grow on me. Like, it gotta hit me at the right time. Like, probably when I'm cruising to go get some Chick-fil-A or, I don't know, Free Palestine. I don't know what them people is doing over there because I know that they, you know, they don't even like the gays, child, so I'm sure they don't like the Palestinians. But yeah, Free Palestine. I don't know. We're not going to Chick-fil-A. We also not going to Starbucks. And we're not going to none of them places that is funding the bad stuff. Okay. But Take My Time is cool. I'm going to have to get a little more used to it. But still, we are still 5 for 5 at this point. Like, I don't hate the song. It's cool. It's going to grow on me, though. All right, so the next song is Insomnia, something that I suffer with. Dang. All right. Let's just go ahead and say it now. This is my favorite track already. This sounds so good. I love a good story. I love a good story. I love a good heartbreak record. But I love a good heartbreak record with great production, good vocals, and Normani, it seems like she loves a lot of like, what do you even call that kind of music? Like, this is not a word. This is not a word. Ambient. We're just gonna say she likes an ambiance, okay? Like she loves a lit candle. She loves a wine by like a fireplace type tea. Like this is what this song gives me, and I'm into it. I'm here for it. I love this song, but I'm also not trying to be like all heartbroken and stuff. So, oh God, because now I'm gonna have this song on repeat, and yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Come on, guitar. Bitch, play the motherfucker, play that thing, Gary, play that thing. Hold on, that was Brandy. That was Brandy on the back. Now they said that Brandy is on the album somewhere. I didn't know what song it was. She was on those. She was on those backgrounds. Brandy, you think you're slick, girl? You think you're slick, but I hears you, girl. Yeah, I heard you, girl. You think you're slick. All right, Insomnia, my favorite song off the album. I don't think nothing is going to top that, but we shall see because I have been pleasantly surprised so far. So, the next song is Candy Paint. Listen here, little girl. Now, we need a video to that ASAP. I don't know what they over there doing at RCA. I don't know who you need to talk to. Baby, if you got to shoot it guerrilla style on your iPhone for whatever you got to do, baby. We need a video for that one ASAP. Go call Sean Bankhead. Go call Jaquel. Go call the little girl that be dancing on YouTube. I forgot her name, but she's beautiful. We love her down. Boots. Yes, mama. Work. Now, we need a video to that. And we need some killer choreography. I need something that I could step in the club to the bitch. Candy in the bank, candy in the back, and they can like that. And when you wax. Okay? We need a video to that now. Okay? No more questions. Next song is 159. I've heard that song already, so we're not going to waste our time. Well, not waste our time, but you know, this song, that honestly, now 159, I was not necessarily a fan of. I think that there were so many options for a lead single. That shouldn't have been it. I'm not a fan of 159. Maybe because it's a Gunna feature, I don't know, but it wasn't a great introductory to this album. This album is great so far. And that one for me, it just wasn't it, and so we're not gonna listen to it today, okay? So we're gonna go to the next song, which is called Distance. You know what I'm really appreciating about this album is that it seems like Normani really took her time with this. And something that I appreciate about, well, let me not say everybody, but what it seems like she took from being in a group is that she knows how to fill a song. And it feels like girls who come from groups, some girls, okay, I'm not gonna say everybody, but some of the girls that come from groups, they had to fight to be heard because they maybe didn't get a lead part. So, you know, they got a good ad lib. They got to hear where to put in some extra oomph in order to get in the song and to make it stand out and to have their voice stand out in a group of girls. And it seems like she is carrying that into her album because none of these songs feel empty. They don't feel flat. They don't feel like she's just reciting lines. It seems like she loves these songs and she cares about these songs. And you can tell that because there's so much packed into it. There's harmonies, background vocals, and bridges, and intros, and outros, and my heart is full. No shade. My heart is full. Like, yes, everything that I've been asking the girls to bring back, which is 3-minute songs, which there's plenty of on this album. There are 3-minute songs, there's intros, there's outros, there's bridges, there's things to chew on. And I'm grateful for somebody finally taking the notes and applying them. Go off, Normani. All right. Next song is Tantrums featuring James Blake. I like James Blake, so let's see what he give on this. I love James Blake. That old creepy voice ass person. I love his take on music. It's so hauntingly beautiful. Anytime that he's on anybody's album as a feature, because that's primarily how I know his music. I've listened to a couple of his albums before, and for me personally, like I can take it in doses. I can't do like a whole album of that, but he just has a very like haunting aura and sound about him. And I love it. Like I love it when it's dashed in somewhere else. Now you know what would be cute if he like went after his part leaves, she come in with like a fucking like whistle or something, because I've heard that Normani can whistle. It would be so like, especially on this beat, it's already like eerie and spooky sounding or whatever. If she just came in hitting the Mariah somewhere, like it would sound like a great juxtaposition with this beat and James Blake. Like it would sound so cool. I'm hoping that we get something cool from her with this. See? All right, James. Like, could you imagine if she was just right on top of him with a whistle and they're like harmonizing, but she's harmonizing with a whistle? All you have to do. Okay, I can't do it. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You can hear it. I know y'all can hear it. Okay, she didn't take it to where I thought that she could take it. However, that song is still cool as hell to me. Like I love like I don't know, macabre or just spooky ass R&B music. Like I think it's so cool. It's such a cool like juxtaposition. But anyway, so that was Tantrums. And the last one that we're going to listen to on this album is called Little Secrets. We're not going to listen to Wild Side because that song has been out for like a year or two now. So we know that song. We don't need to listen to it. What I will say though, that Normani, that was very smart of you to put that song on here because it's a fucking hit. Duh. So having that on your debut album is major. Duh. So Little Secrets. Let's go. Okay. All right, Little Secrets. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do think that Little Secrets is probably gonna be one that'll have to grow on me. But she's really gonna have to prove herself. She's gonna have to show up and show out one day, probably when I'm cleaning or walking to the gym. She's gonna have to show up and show out because I don't know if I like that one too much. But it's okay because out of 13 songs, I like 11 of them. And that's major for me because I'm very picky. So I like a majority of this album. Like, truth be told, she had me at Lights On. So all the Normani fans, you know, you can put your pitchforks down with me, baby, because I'm signed up. I'm a part of the Hive. What she call her fans? The Normies? I don't know. Okay, whatever y'all are, type it in the comments. Let me know what y'all call yourselves so I can go ahead and put my name down there on the dotted line. I'm here, I'm queer, and I am on dopamine, period. But yeah, so this album is absolutely successful to me. Like, she showed a good vocal, the production is great, the theme and the lyrics, everything is so high, so vibrant, so colorful. It is packed with so many good songs. So I'm definitely going to listen to this album again and get my life. Call me a normie, okay? What else do I need to say about this? RCA, let me tell you, Normani, you sit down. I need to have a conversation with your label. Skirt. All right, RCA, let's get a couple of things clear, okay? Candy Paint is that girl. She needs a video ASAP. Put the money behind it because we gonna watch it, all right? Next, now this may be a bit of a stretch, right? This may be a bit of a stretch because I feel like I'm probably in the minority, but I love Tantrums. I need a visual to that song, whether it's like a little short one, a little quick, cute something or whatever, make it all spooky. Somebody go call Doja Cat or somebody to, give you some points on Spook. But yeah, I love that song. So I also think that that could be a single with a video attached to it. So, let's work that out. Let's do something with that. And yeah, Normani, great job. Great job on your very first album. It's been a long time coming, and I hope that you feel proud of this album because it's great. You did your big one, sis. You did your big one, okay? So I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm gonna get out y'all face, and I will talk to y'all the next time. All right, toodles.